LoreWarrior Online, ANV-3M Anvil. Overview. Originally intended as an independent brawler mech, the Anvil saw its planned mission change substantially during development. After early tests, an engineer noticed that the as-yet unnamed mech could be suitably matched with another design under production, the Stingray. After reviewing the engineer's analysis, the Free Worlds League merged elements of the two designs and renamed the Stingray the Anvil. Coupled with the hammer, the Anvil becomes part of an effective fighting duo that displays a broad weapons range and is mobile enough to cover terrain quickly. The hammer's long-range firepower softens up an enemy mech, which then must face the Anvil's deadly accurate large pulse lasers in close combat. Capabilities. When it was first fielded, the Anvil's advanced technologies were at the cutting edge of what the FWLM had available, including an endosteel internal structure, double heatsinks, and Guardian ECM. The Anvil also carried highly advanced main weaponry, a pair of large pulse lasers mounted on either side of the torso, backed by two conventional Martel medium lasers. The mech has limited jump capability to provide enhanced maneuverability in its close combat role. By contrast, its armor and power plant use technologies little different from those employed prior to the Fourth Succession War. Deployment. The Anvil and the Hammer have served together ever since pilots discovered their compatibility as a team, making solo Anvil deployments rare. Like the Hammer, the Anvil has been seen and spotted in numerous companies throughout the Free Worlds League, especially in the Duchy of Andurian. The Hammer-Anvil combination proved effective in Operation Guerrero, the lightning assault into the Federated Commonwealth Sana March, and in the campaign against the Smoke Jaguars. In the latter, however, the clan's technological advantage threatened to overwhelm the Innisphere mechs, only the Anvil's ECN systems and the tenacity of the Anvil pilots allowing the Innisphere to prevail. Variants. A decade after entering service, the Anvil remains an effective mech, though newer designs and systems have largely surpassed it in technological sophistication. Free Worlds Defense Industries has investigated a number of options for upgrading the Anvil and maintaining its usefulness to the Free Worlds League military, including field kits and factory modification. One option currently under investigation is the elimination of the 3 jump jets in favour of additional armour. Another is downgrading the large pulse lasers to medium pulse lasers, saving tonnage for the addition of more weaponry or jump jets. Some engineers have suggested removing the Guardian ECM suite, but that modification would drastically reduce the mech's value. A proper field modification, also offered as a factory refit, removes one medium laser in favour of a tag system, allowing the swift and resilient mech to serve as an artillery spotter. Several frontline Free World League units have at least one such Anvil whose pilot is temporarily seconded to the Free World League Navy in order to learn the art of calling in orbital bombardment. The final and most radical factory refit option downgrades the engine to a 240 rated power plant with mask and swaps out one large pulse laser, 2 double heatsinks and jump jets for an Arrow 4 system, the other large pulse laser exchanged for an extended range large, while the 2 medium lasers are extended to extended range versions. Notable mech warriors: Force Commander Sally Terminal McDonough. One of the first pilots to undergo training in the use of the Anvil as a forward observer, fiery-tempered Sally McDonough first proposed cooperation between the artillery companies and the Free World League Navy. Drawing on reports from the Huntress campaign, she developed the methods employed by the observers and tested them in exercises. Her call sign originated during this process when a coordination accident resulted in live orbit surface fire targeting her position. She and her staff survived the incident, which taught observers and gunners several valuable lessons. Since then, accidental or deliberate self-targeting of standard or orbital artillery has become known in the Free Worlds League as a McDonough Kiss. Captain Sirian Lanak. Born to exiles from the Sirian holds, hence his unusual first name, Captain Lanak has long advocated the liberation of his ancestral worlds. The disappointment of Operation Guerrero and the near revolt amongst the Sirian lancers that followed, in which Lanak took part and which led to the belated liberation of Sirius and Procyon, soured his view of the Free World League and Thomas Marek. Assigned to the command staff of the Lancers, he's currently serving as a naval liaison. His disaffection with the present state of affairs, including the leadership of the Sirian holds, has led him to question many long-held beliefs, and seeks out like-minded individuals in the liberated worlds. safe for keeping a close eye on this hero with liberation, but finds its operations hampered by distrust of the League government. Ah yes, the Anvil, 60 tons, chassis, Duralite 314, endo, steel, powerplant, Velar 300, cruise 54, max speed 86, jump jets, Chilton 365 with a 90-meter jump capability, armor provided by Jalassa 325, 2 Sutel precision, line large pulse lasers, 2 Martel medium lasers, manufactured by the Free Worlds League Defense Industries with their primary factory on Gibson. Communication system provided by Datacom 50 with Guardian ECM. Targeting and tracking is Dynatech 1122. The Anvil, I really like this mech. I love the look of it. It's a great little 60-tonner, and one that I would think would fit into a lot of games, to be honest. I'm kind of surprised it never made the cut. It has high-mounted energy hardpoints. It's got jump capability. It's not too slow. It's not, it's not going to get left behind. Moving 5 and 8 with a jump of 3, which is relatively minor. It's not bad. It dissipates 24 heat per turn, which is more than enough to handle firing at least one of the large pulses in the middle of a long-term fight. You could, at short range, fire a large and a medium pulse and still get away with doing pretty decent damage, getting hits more regularly than standard lasers. It's got 9 armor on the head, 24 on the CT, 7 on the rear, 19 on each side torso, which is again 7 on the rear, and 15 on each arm and leg, which is also pretty decent armor overall. It can take several hits before things start to get a bit hairy. Even the rear armor being equal across the whole of the rear torsos means it can take at least one decent hit before going internal. So it does give you that chance that you can weather the one attack from the rear and then jump away or use your movement to your best capabilities. Aided by the Guardian ECM as well to help with difficulty for targeting you to hit. It's not bad. To be honest, I think it's a nice little mech, and I would love to see it added to a game officially. I'm sure there's mods out there for games like HBS Battletech that have long since added the Anvil, and I wouldn't be surprised one day to see it in one of the more popular mods out there for MechWarrior 5. If you do see it, give it a go, because it is a fun little mech, and it looks kind of cool as well. Which is, again, aided by the fact that in the upgraded version of 3055 map blog, did a really good job giving it a bit more character compared to the original art. So yeah, it's a cool mech, and well worth your time. 60 tons, for the most part, does get kind of let down, and or is kind of snubbed by a lot of people who don't really view them as heavies, but there's plenty of good 60 tonners out there to like, and I think this is one in the lineup. So yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody. Hope you have a good week, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. Until then, yeah, have a good one. Bye.